Alright guys, Friday, November 19th. It's about 4:30. I'm at one of my little urban bow hunting spots this afternoon. Dipped out of work a little early and come over here and just have got everything up in the tree. I haven't hunted this side of the property this year. The wind is a little swirly. I got two creeks that come together into one, and last year they crossed right here where they come together. It's kind of a little bit more gradual banks. It's two smaller feeder creeks coming into one major creek that runs the full length of the property. A couple decently fresh grapes back here behind me, a couple 100 yards, and I got a big thicket kind of right here to my north. So fingers crossed. Little falcon. Fingers crossed they're bedded in this privet right up here, and then they're going to want to kind of feed back down this creek this evening. I got some red oaks and some post oaks and stuff on this little hilltop behind me. So anyway, it's November. Ain't no telling what's going to happen, but we're going to be here to see. So I'm going to shut up and hopefully old Sad Daddy walk by. Yeah, come on. Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, the 23rd, I believe. It's about 6:20 this morning. Back at the same spot I was last night. I didn't really get any footage last night. I did my intro. Didn't see anything till right at dark. But what I saw right at dark was worth coming back over for this morning. Really nice buck. Big 8-pointer. Had him on camera. Actually, the buck came in here targeting. So anyway, left my sticks and platform in the tree, and just gonna slip in here. I don't have about 80 yards from the truck where I'm set up right there. So again, it's a little funnel corridor right along the creek. Small piece of property, bow only. I'm excited. Optimistic. This morning should be great. It's cold. It's about 32 degrees. DeerCast says that movement really throughout the whole day is going to be great, but this morning, especially up until about 11, 12 o'clock, is supposed to be really, really good with rising pressure, clearing clouds as that remainder of the front kind of pushes through from yesterday. So anyway, all things point to what should be a really great morning. I just hope he's I waited to get out of the stand last night till about 6:45, so it was good and dark, and then actually had him on camera up the creek a little ways, so he didn't go far, and I'm 95%, 96% sure that I didn't spook him when I got out of here, so that's good. Anyway, gonna slide in here real quiet, climb up, get settled in, hope I can stay warm, and hopefully this big old boy will make an appearance. Seen 3 bucks and a doe, or I think it was a doe. I just caught a glimpse of it in this privet. Saw a 6-pointer, and I think that one, the smaller one that was just in here, I think he, like a goofy little 5-pointer or something, and then that 8-pointer. And I'm not a horns guy. I mean, I love a big rack, but and I think that was a pretty mature deer. I mean, he had a big old body on him. He was bristled up a little bit, so it was hard to tell. But the other deer I saw last night is quite a bit bigger than that, so I'm gonna try to hold out. I only got 1 tag left. It's a good problem to have. But man, that was cool. This is one of the better mornings I've had in the woods all year as far as seeing deer. So anyway, they just fed back up the hill. I kind of lost them here for a minute, but I hope this other deer will show up. Be able to get some footage of him and hopefully run one in him. Alright guys, it's Sunday afternoon. I don't even know what day it is. I probably got about another 45 minutes or an hour. There he goes. And I'm gonna have to go to work. Morning, folks. It's Tuesday, December 7th. I know this because it's my anniversary. And I kind of forgot this morning. Sorry, honey. Make it up to you. Fighting up there. I'll certainly shoot him if he comes back through. Dang, man, this is crazy. Well, the camera might die here in just a second. It's saying it's only got a minute of battery. Yeah, it's dead. Well, it looks like it's still going to record. Anyway, I'm going to do this quick. That was freaking insane. Had that first 7-pointer come through behind me, worked around out here in front of me. Then had another little 6-pointer come in. Then had a different, one of the smaller 8-pointers that I got on camera. He come from across the creek, and I saw him fighting with a little buck up there, and I was watching them spar. And about that time I looked up and I just seen a big old rack coming right down. I mean, really just kind of broke up their party. So I snort wheezed and bleated at him, and he come right here to the dadgum. I mean, he was 15 yards, but I just could not get a window down here behind me to shoot. I don't know what deer that is. I don't have any pictures of that deer, which is super cool. Big mature deer, heavy. I mean, tanker of a body, and he was just right here. And I was trying to pick a window to be able to shoot through, and I had a lane or two right down here behind me, and he was moving. He was scent checking and moving back and forth, and just didn't ever present a shot, which is, a little disappointing, but at the same time, how cool was that? I hope I got some good footage of all that. That was wild. That other 7-pointer ended up coming back through, and that 6-pointer came back through, but that big buck, man, he was just on a mission. I don't know if he crossed back over the creek and went back to the west, or crossed the paved road over here and went back to the south. But, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Unfortunately, I'll have to get down out of the tree and go to work, try to make some money, but we'll definitely be back in here soon. And boy, guys, we're getting so close to the final set here. I set a goal beginning of this season to tag out on bucks, which I've never done before, and to have opportunities, just not on the right deer, not the deer that I really want to kind of finish my season on. It's been super fun. It's been exciting. I've been challenging myself, and I'd really like to do it with a bow on top of that. So we're going to hang with it. Final set coming to you soon. One of these big boys is going to make a mistake here for too long, and hopefully we'll be able to put him on the ground. Until then, y'all stay tuned. Thank you.